Yo, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to episode 15 of the interim manager of LFC. Obviously, the Premier League season has finished. The less said about that, the better as a Liverpool fan. It is what it is. We still got Champions League, still happy about it. Slot still needs to go. I think probably could have finished third had the results gone our way. Obviously, you see on screen we are up against United. I think had we got the draw from that game, I think the end result towards the back end of the season might have gone in our favour a little bit better. Unfortunately, it didn't. We finished fifth. It is what it is. So let's jump on into the game. Let's get revenge on United, and hopefully we can climb up the Premier League table in this career mode. I'm gonna keep the team the same. Obviously, a few people are looking a little bit laggy. However, should be alright against United. I haven't tinkered with anything off.
You can truly sense the weight on the manager's shoulders. The team needs a change in momentum, and he has to be the one to spark it before it's too late.
I hope you're all well. I apologise for the lack of uploads again.
And we're underway with the
I haven't
first
really
half.
been busy. I've just kind of not really been.
Here's how Manchester United line up. Lisandro Martinez starts alongside Matthijs de Ligt in central defence. Bruno Fernandes plays alongside Mason Mount in the centre of the park, and they go with a single striker leading the line.
As we look to hit United early on here at Old Trafford.
Chance to score!
Good pass here. Obviously, Salah's left, Robertson's now left.
Ryan Gravenberch.
It was a sad day as a Liverpool fan, let me tell you.
This is
However,
the Liverpool starting lineup.
Well, it looks like a 5-2-3.
We've still got a few games left. The Semenyo gets the shot away.
But in possession, the two wing-backs are pushed forward to provide an attacking threat. The front three should pose a threat, though, because their combination play is excellent.
Like I say, a sad day. You know, two Liverpool legends leaving the club. I think it's probably right for them both to go.
This is great to see, and now needs an end product.
Coming in, I think Tsimikas is coming back from Roma. I think we're going to keep hold of him as our backup left back for next year. And then potentially
set up the chance.
Move him on next year if Slot is still the manager. If he is, then
gung ho for goal, not yet anyway.
What's going to happen
now? Where's the penetration?
We'll probably spend another
Alexis
5 million
McAllister.
and come sixth again. But yeah, I mean,
at the business end of the season,
I can't really fault United.
It's still unclear who's going to take it. One thing you can guarantee, though, is you can watch it all unfold here.
I think he came in.
Well, it's certainly
had a difficult job.
And there it is. Oh, but the flag goes up. It's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside.
As a mid-sentence, trying to praise United and they just got scoring it. I mean, it's offside, so it's fine. As I was saying, Michael Carrick coming in, he had a difficult job to do. We had to turn, United around a little bit. I think he's done phenomenally well. Whether he stays in the United job for next year, I'm unsure of. I think you give him another 6 months and see what he can do with it. Give him the summer to
McAllister.
I wouldn't say overhaul the squad because I don't think
He's a player that many have been talking about. Will we be talking about him for the right reasons today,
back,
though?
Great last time out, but no real surprise that they're focusing on him.
Mainu again,
for me, always active,
really good
always trying to find that yard of space, and I expect we'll see the same again today.
Kobe Mainu.
It's passed really nicely. Opportunity now. A wonderful chance, but he's failed to take it.
I think with Casemiro leaving as well, it's
hit it
probably
so
going to boost his potential at United very, very well. So I will look forward to seeing him just as like an English player in general. I think Lemons is coming into his own. I think he's actually a really good keeper. You probably need maybe a centre-back or two, few midfielders.
De Ligt.
I mean, it depends what he wants to do with like the striker. Obviously, Xerxes.
Now with Mazraoui.
I'm pretty sure Hoyland's out on
Matthijs de Ligt.
Napoli. I can't remember if he moved permanently or not. So I think United will probably have the busiest transfer window this summer.
Martinez.
Maybe City will rival them as per usual. Potentially Chelsea, because I think Chelsea need to get rid of a lot of dead weight in their club.
And on to Fernandes.
They signed an awful lot of players that are now just kind of like rotting away in their club.
Oh, brilliant anticipation.
I'm gonna be honest. I hate the fact that Alonso's gone to Chelsea and not obviously came to us.
Now Konate.
We obviously didn't pull the trigger on Konate and left him for the end of for the rest of the season, and then Chelsea came in.
Alexis McAllister.
We'll take you if Liverpool are going to.
Looks like there's been a goal in the Arsenal game.
Stupid.
Over to Alex for the details.
It's a goal for Fulham. It's all even Stevens at 1-1.
Hang on, they could be in.
So I think Chelsea are going to have a very active summer. It'll be interesting to see how Alonso does with that squad.
In the right position to cut out the pass.
Like I say, let me know down below in the comments on who you think is going to have the most active transfer window. Like I say, I'm pretty sure mine's probably United with Carrick coming
waiting for the moment to break through.
I wouldn't be surprised if you see somebody like Sunderland up there.
Liverpool trying to get things moving. He's in here.
And Eggity makes it 1-0 before half-time at Old Trafford. They've stunned United beautifully with some gorgeous football.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work
calm,
to do, and I think that's a very
obviously a man that's going to miss the World
Cup.
I feel so sorry for, because honestly, I think him being in the World Cup would probably have done him his confidence.
Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
But yeah, we'll speak about the World Cup next episode, because there's going to be a lot to speak about, especially
Ball
with
gets rolling again with Manchester United keen to react to that
the
setback.
rumoured squads. I'll quickly touch up on the fact that Tyrick Mitchell and Gibbs White are in the 26-man squad. I think that's so stupid. I don't understand why not. Bear in mind, Gibbs White is like that versatile, calm left wing.
Liverpool come away with it.
Kind of player that Rodgers is. Like, he's literally like a squad rotation for Martin Rodgers. It makes no sense why we haven't taken him.
Possession really
same
is
as Tyrick
all
Mitchell,
that
like he's a
matters
left-footed left back.
They're just playing with
like,
him at the moment.
You've got Lewis Hall, Nico O'Reilly.
Alexis McAllister.
Surely you want a left-footed player as a left back, right?
Dominic Szoboszlai.
Anyways.
And with that, the first half comes to an end here in Manchester.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of understand why Tuchel's picked the 26 that he has done and left certain key players out. He kind of wants the core group to be a core group rather than just, trying to put players in for the sake of it. I just don't know whether it's going to work. The fact that, we're still rumoured to take Henderson. Alright, I understand.
And the second half is underway, with Manchester United having work to do.
There's younger players that can do the same job, that need the experience. Not necessarily
being told now of a goal at Elland Road, so let's get over to
an 18-year-old to the World Cup.
It's a goal for Burnley. They're back level. It's 1-1 with 48 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex.
You have so many key players
Ryan and Burma.
Rashford, like Kane, Pickford, that have been in the squad for 4 tournaments now.
Pressure, possession, patience, but will it provide an equaliser?
And yet we're taking a 36-year-old Jordan Henderson. It's baffling to me, but anyways, like I said,
Liverpool with real width here.
As Frimpong comes blistering into the box here, I've just flicked my right stick by accident. My apologies.
And that one goes out and away.
Yeah, that certainly cleared the
United defenders very well, clear the ball, still in possession.
But will they or won't they discussions?
See, there's a player I expect to leave.
Has now been confirmed.
Mason Mount.
Yeah, and at that price it seems like very good business.
I don't see him in a
Looking forward to seeing his debut, and hopefully he can hit the ground running.
Don't really know where he's going to go, but I definitely think he's probably going to
ended up being the goalkeeper's ball.
Obviously, Alisson's rumoured to leave as well, which I think is going to suck if he does.
Now with Gravenberg.
I don't think Mamardashvili is
Ekitike.
quite Premier League level.
We're receiving news of a goal in the Everton
Although,
match.
you know,
Alex,
he's still
what can you tell us?
25. He's still
Another
got
goal for
another
Everton.
decade to
They're now
play with
behind by
football.
one,
His
with
best
60
years are still
minutes on
yet
the
to come, and
clock.
hopefully we can
Alex
get them out of
keeping us
him at
right up to date.
Liverpool. From what I've seen from Valencia, he does have like the capability to be as good as Alisson. But I think it's his consistency that's going to let him down, which is worrying.
Well, we have more coverage from the Premier League coming up for you here on EA TV as United face Sunderland. Be sure
And
to
then
tune
obviously
in for
we've
that.
got Woodman as the backup, which I don't think he is a Premier League level. I think he's Championship at best, which is why he's probably like third rotational. But again, I think we probably
Maguire.
don't need three keepers at the same time. We kind of do, because obviously Alisson being injured and the Mamardashvili getting injured, and then we had to rely on Woodman. And it's kind of like freak accidents that resulted in injuries that just didn't really need to happen, but have.
Passing and the movement is good here.
But yeah,
well, nothing to get excited about at the end.
It's kind of a weird one.
And this could be the moment for a counter.
Like I say, I don't think we're gonna be too active in the summer window.
They have the lead, and they're happy just to play keep ball. Frimpong.
But at the same time, I could also see us splashing out another 500 million. It's kind of weird. It's a weird scenario. If Slot stays, we spend 500 million.
Of a goal at Arsenal. Over to
if
Alex
he leaves, then I think we probably spend like, I don't know, 50 to 100 million potentially.
Thanks, Alex.
I think obviously with Salah leaving,
Nicely won.
we need to replace him, but we also have, you know,
well, just a heads up that we'll have coverage of the
Jones,
Cup
Elliot coming back from Aston
second
Villa,
leg on
would
EA TV.
literally slot him
Liverpool
perfectly
face
for that.
Manchester City. Another match for your viewing pleasure.
Well, that has the makings of an absolute classic between two very good teams.
And especially with his like versatility, like he can go in, he can go wide, he can run at a defender. I think he'd probably be
Manchester United are making a change now.
Perfect. Like, not freebie, because obviously like we already have him, but like player coming back that would fit into that role, if that makes sense. Obviously we're heavily linked with Diamande, and I've been seeing stuff recently of him. I do like what you see, but obviously like from highlights you only see the good stuff, you don't see the bad stuff.
Szoboszlai.
So I don't really know too much about his
and 10 minutes of play
play style and characteristics, which is kind of concerning, because I know obviously he's young, but he's like quick, he's tall, he's strong.
Now we're hearing of developments at the Emirates. Alex Scott has goal news for us.
It's not something we usually play with on the wing.
Goal for Arsenal. The goalkeeper will be looking at
I'll
himself
say that,
on that
I mean,
one. He was totally out of position.
We have Cody Gakpo, who's 6'3", fairly quick, fairly strong. He's a bit of a donkey this season. I don't think Slott's really the best out of him. I don't think that's Let me just go to the subs bench very quickly. I'll throw Keys on actually. What was I saying?
What a piece of goalkeeping that is.
I kind of lost my train of thought after that. Yeah, and then obviously we have Chiesa that could play, but apparently Chiesa's now leaving. So now I'm like...
And that is where the attack will end.
It all depends on the manager. Like, if the board decide to keep Slot, I don't think a lot of Liverpool fan base is going to be happy. But you also have to like understand he did win us a Premier League, right? He entitled the Premier League winning team, and we shouldn't have really lost the Premier League. And then you look at like how he's trying to implement his tactics this year, and
beautifully weighted
two
ball,
completely different teams.
And it's all over with the away fans able to celebrate the win and the 3 points.
It was very competitive.
I said a few months ago, like, give him the rest of the season, see what he can do. And then we've seen what he can do, and I've not been happy with it. So I think it's time for Slot to go. I don't think he's the manager for us. Unless for some reason we keep him for 6 months and he absolutely just storms the start of the Premier League now that Guardiola's left City. I don't think Arsenal are going to rival. I think they're going to fall. I think they're going to fall off. I think it's like Premier League champions and they're going to have a bad start to the season. I think that a lot of pressure is going to be on them because they haven't won it in so long. The same like, you know, we had at the start of the season. And then obviously Jota, you know, freak accident passing away as well. So it's gonna be interesting to see how we kind of like pull it around potentially. But like I say, let me know down in the comments below who you think is gonna have like the most active transfer window. I'm gonna show you the free transfers that I picked up. One being Lira. Free transfer, had like some pretty decent overall stats just as a backup, because I think Endo. I'm thinking if I do carry on this series, I'm thinking I'm probably gonna move Endo on. He's 33, whereas Lira's 25. Kind of similar players, similar stats wise. You see, there's not that much between the pair of them, just on like base stats alone. So I think he was a good pickup. Just to, like I say, just as a freebie. Ruiz, another midfielder, just kind of like a squad rotational player that I've brought in for free. Is like potential, I think was like an 86 or something. So you could be like a rotational for McAllister potentially. Obviously, I know I've got Naoni there as well. But I just wanted another player just like as a rotational player. I know I've got Mora as like the Sloboslai, Verts kind of, backup. And then Fruk because Isaac and Ekatike. And I didn't, if obviously those two got injured like they did in real life, then I didn't really have another player that could slot in and be that like striker. So picked him up on a freebie. I think his potential is like 85. He's got a few good play styles there in the decisive long ball. Can also play Cam as a shadow striker. Got some really good attributes. Not really, massively expensive transfer. I think his transfer is like 15 million. I think Ruiz is 19 and Lira's like 9 million or something. So it's just to bolster the squad, because like I say, I don't know if I am going to continue this series over. Then I'm going to try develop the squad. I've got I keep saying a lot just because I've got like a really dry mouth speaking, which is funny because like I sit and stream and for hours on end and don't kind of get this way, which is it's just stupid. Where was thingy? I got 3 scouts on the go. Well, I've got a scout on the go. Found 2 more. I just kind of like ran through a few players. Hector 4, I think I might try snag as a left back as a backup for Kirkes. I'm either gonna go after João Gomez or Adam Wharton, just as that CDM rotational player for Gravenberg. Van der Ven, obviously I know I've got Guehi coming in, but I kind of want to take Van der Ven off Spurs, as Van Dijk's probably gonna maybe drop in like a lot of stats wise just on FIFA alone. Kevin Shade, I want to scout him just because I think he would fit Liverpool in real life as well on that left side. If obviously we did decide to like sell Gakpo, please, on for the love of God. I don't believe in religion or whatever, but if there is one out there, please can we sell Gakpo in the summer? Honestly, man's been so inconsistent, it's kind of annoying. And yeah, there's just like a few others that I've kind of just looked at just on the FIFA purposes that kind of interested in whether they'd fit into the squad and stuff like that. So as we have 2 offers for Naoni and Palace want Endo, which, I mean, Endo, I'm going to say yes to. Actually, bit of business. I'm gonna say no to that. Know that Palace are interested in him. Go to transfers and find Wharton. Now that I know Palace are interested in said individual. Oh my god. Can I spell and search? Thanks. You know when you haven't played FIFA for a very long time and then all of a sudden you try to play FIFA again? The problem is I have no idea how much he actually is, which is kind of annoying. God damn it. Alright, well, we'll keep that for now. Just in the back burner. Let his scout come through. Let his thing plan out. Market value at 37 million. Okay, that's good to know. In that case then, let's go ahead offer... What did they come in for? Like 7-8 million for... So we'll offer player swap for midfielders. Where is he? 7 million. Offer transfer fee. Submit offer. Huh. Well, Glasner, screw you then. That's not really what I wanted to hear, I'm not gonna lie. But at least I kind of have an idea. They're probably gonna want like upwards of 40 million and Endo. It's slightly irritating. Naoni can go for a year to Coventry, that is not a problem. We have Man City coming up in the Champions League, which I'm pretty sure I am up 2-0 on aggregate, and we're back to Anfield as well. Who's coming for you for a 2-year? Honestly, I'm going to reject that straight up. I'm not interested in that. You can go to Coventry. I'm going to... I'm going to swap Ekatike out for Isaac. I think I'm going to swap... See, this is where I've got the problem. Bradley for Frimpong. Let's go Robertson in for Kirkes. I think we're going to start with Mr. Florian. And I think that's the squad that we're going to run with. I don't know whether this is going to
a sense of anticipation in the air for this caretaker manager. Today could be the turning point in his career, but he'll need the players to deliver.
As we get the game underway at Anfield,
potentially exciting 90 minutes here, and Manchester City get the ball rolling. So the starting lineup for Liverpool. Alisson begins in goal. Ibrahima Konate starts alongside Virgil van Dijk in central defence. And the attack is led today by Alexander Isak. And so the starting 11 for Manchester City. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. John Stones plays alongside Ruben Dias in central defence. Bernardo Silva plays alongside Rodri in the centre of midfield. And lining up through the middle in attack today, Erling Haaland. Well, the manager is entitled to feel confident based on previous history.
Yeah, they'll be looking to add to their impressive record in these games, that's for sure.
Semenyo. And they have possession again.
That's not good. Haaland's through. Kanai is there just to
defending at the highest class to stop him.
Does get the better of him. But I feel like City's pressure is going to come very thick, very fast.
Dumfries. Well, can they open up the defence here?
At Manchester City in this career
mode.
I mean, we always get linked with him. We get like throughout. I've always seen links about Dumfries coming to Liverpool. Obviously, we are looking for another right back in the summer. Obviously,
well, whatever way you slice it, Mo Salah is a man you just can't take your eyes off.
Well, he will try and go on the ball as much as possible. He loves to affect the game with his combination play, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot of that again today.
Salah. Not with Salah, with Alonso.
Ruben Dias. The ball with Rodri.
I think the two kind of like came and the idea was to pick up Alonso. but obviously, I don't know, that never happened. There's so much like
City
behind the
options
backroom
available.
balls that you don't hear about and see, obviously.
He could pick out a teammate.
So it's kind of
Oh, that's splendid play.
you can only believe so much.
Dumfries. On to Semenyo. Semenyo. Now with McAllister. Virgil van Dijk.
I also thought my internet went out again, and I was like, I
Van
cannot
Dijk
be
with
bothered if
it.
goes out again. I'm gonna throttle somebody.
Liverpool in a position of menace. Oh, they were in a decent position too.
See, I don't mind this passage of play.
Untidy phase of
It's just
play.
when City come
Yeah,
and
there's been a
attack
lot of
us,
stray passes.
I feel like a
Neither
little
side are playing with
vulnerable at
fluidity at the moment.
Just especially down that left side. I think United's got a very big job to do.
And space for Liverpool in the wide position. And possibilities inside the box.
My team
Could be threatening.
A free roll player.
Well, I think he'll be kicking himself. Ruled
It's just
offside.
unfortunate.
Well, his instinct should have told him he was
I just think
offside
for him,
there.
you know,
He has to be more alert in the box.
Just play that a little bit quicker. But I think if we go into half-time at 0-0, I think the game should still be ours to win. So I'm not too fussed about it.
Gvardiol.
We do have the 2-0 goal aggregate.
Reinders.
Cushion, as you see at the top of the left hand of your screen.
Doku. On to Reinders. Deserves credit for winning the ball back.
I think with us knocking City out as well would be very huge. It would put us into... I think this is the semi-final, if I'm not mistaken.
Van Dijk with it. And passing
So
it well.
obviously, like the final in the Champions League, especially as it's one of our targets.
He'll be
to
delighted
win
to
as,
have won the
like, as a
ball, having made that
managerial,
difficult challenge.
like, objective. So obviously, we
Rodri.
crashed out at the FA Cup
And now
in
Stones.
style. I had to keep it realistic, you know. It's one of them. It is what it is.
The ball with Rodri. Ruben Dias.
But I think
Dumfries.
with his half-time 0-0,
Gvardiol.
Man City definitely have had the.
Playing with patience.
I wouldn't say the clearer chance, but they've had better opportunities to put the ball in the back of the net. I think we've defended quite well so far.
Options in the centre. Might lead to a chance.
This is where I opened my mouth a little bit too early in the goal score. No, it's fine. McAllister was there. There we go.
No more
All right,
time
half-time,
left.
0-0.
First half is
I'm
over
happy with
here
that.
at Anfield.
We're just going to keep the score the same, keep the tactics the same. We'll go straight into the second half. We'll get this game back underway here at Anfield with Isaac kicking us
And
off.
the battle has recommenced here at Anfield. McAllister. Florian Wirtz. Well, he's certainly not alone. And defensive play to be applauded.
They got everything right there.
Ruben Dias. Phil Foden now. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, they've got a real bargain here. He's such a good player, and he brings so much to this team. This is a really great deal for the club.
Chance to play it in. Showing patience as they look for a way back into this. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Alexis McAllister. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Liverpool taking on Chelsea. Good looking pass.
Finds Isaac. Little step over.
Can he deliver?
Trying to find an opening here. Liverpool.
Can they set up a chance?
City defending very well, compact.
Defensive Brazilians to shut them down.
Sloppy pass there from Isaac.
Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Manchester City facing Brentford. Gvardiol.
Oh, sorry. Put the right trigger again, my apologies.
On to Reinders. Ruben Dias.
I think we'll look to the bench shortly.
Can they fashion a chance? Could play it in.
City have definitely been the better side this
Decent
70
position.
minutes of football played so far.
Credit to them for winning back possession.
I feel like
Just
we're
have to
probably
make
going
sure
to
they
have
don't
a
get
goal
caught
here,
on the
though.
counter-attack.
If the right pass is found,
Nice
find
play.
Salah.
Could be up for grabs.
Oh, it was a good save by Donnarumma. Isaac went
Well,
for
that's
the
a
ball.
sad end to the attack.
Donnarumma just a little bit quicker
Dumfries.
to the parried ball there. Oh, sorry. See
Gvardiol.
Man City players tiring out a little bit.
Now with Silva. And into the last 15 minutes of action.
Well kept in there.
Well, the threat could be there. Jeremy Doku. Can they eat into their lead?
Yeah, they just can't see the killer ball, can they?
Dumfries. Now with Silva. Oh, read it really well. Isaac. Gvardiol. Now with Reinders. Jeremy Doku.
Jeremy
Haaland.
Doku.
Delightful pass.
Oh, Man City broken through. Reinders makes it 1-0
Well, they've
on the
left
day.
it really late here. They need another goal in order to send this game into
That's
extra time.
unfortunate. I was saying the whole game though that Man City were definitely the better attacking team right there. And it just goes to show they've finally got their goal. It's unfortunate, but you saw it coming. Oh, I forgot about Bajcetic. Damn it. I'll take Sol off as well for Salah. Who else do I have on the bench? Yeah, go on then. That's right, Why not?
Well, it's great
Liverpool
awareness of
making
space in the
5
box, and then he
substitutions
shows
here
a
just
lot
to
of
see the
composure
game
with
out,
the
I
finish.
think.
That's a clever goal.
Just to keep this final few minutes out of the pressure zone. Doesn't want to see Liverpool crumble on the night.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Andrew Robertson. McAllister.
Here we go.
A chance to whip it
New
in.
subs linking up.
And defensive play to be applauded.
Wasn't the greatest cross from Chiesa there. Ekitike in a little bit of space. Probably could have just drilled it into his feet. The clock ticking down. City struggling to get the ball up out of their half so far. Liverpool applying pressure though. Don't want to let Man City have too much of a football. Let
Here's
them build
Robertson.
on their momentum.
1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running.
You hear the fans, the whistles. There you
And
have it,
now
ladies and
it is all
gentlemen.
over.
Liverpool have done it.
Ascended to the high altar of the Champions League final.
Well, it wasn't a great display from them today.
They are in the Champions League final.
But most of their good work was done in the first leg, and that's why they're in the final. And what a final we can look forward to.
A good result at the Etihad. Unfortunately lost at Anfield on the night, but we are in the Champions League final, baby. And that's all I can ask for. Whoa. That was a little bit touch and go, but we got it done in the end. You see there, Barcelona with the 2-1 deficit on aggregate, who we will play in the final. But that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is going to do it for this episode. I appreciate you all for watching, tuning in. Like I say, let me know down in the comments below who's going to have the most active summer window with new managers coming in, potentially a lot of faces leaving clubs, a lot of changes happening. This summer's going to be a one to watch out for, I think, especially with the World Cup as well. But I'll leave it here for now. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and as always, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, look after yourself, and until next time,